Madam Madrid with LOL JAX Artist Corner. I'm your temporary host. Monique Madrid normally is here, but I will be filling in for today. Today, I want to introduce to you an amazing filmmaker. This guy is just on top of everything right now. You have to check him out. I want to introduce to you the amazing, the visionary, the one and only Carlos Smith II, aka Los 2K. How you doing, man?
Oh man, I'm doing great, Adam. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're being a part of this. And man, like I said, you got a lot going on right now, man.
Oh my goodness, yes, a lot going on at this very moment. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I wanted to, introduce you as this filmmaker that just has all these films coming out. I just want to point out your jacket really quick.
Oh yeah,
so
of course.
Let's go ahead and show the crowd here. Like say,
of course.
You got the movies that he's been doing all lined up right here. So if you want to check that out, from SoulHood, the prequel, Luke Hills, SoulHood Prime, Luke and Lee, SoulHood Saga. I mean, it's just amazing, man. That's an amazing jacket, by the way.
Thank you so much. A good friend of mine got it for me as a gift.
Cool. So let's talk about yourself. Let's tell us about yourself. Tell us about your films and where you started and how you are today.
Okay, cool. So first and foremost, I've been filming for 16 years actually, but it took a while for me to start getting into filmmaking, like making movies in general.
Right.
So when SoulHood was a thing, it started off as me getting on a script, just writing out everything, and then just turned it to this whole saga. And the crazy part about it, I had no intentions of making it a saga, like none. It was just gonna be this first film and be done with it and move to the next one. But after the responses we got from the first premiered original, I wanted to continue that story, and it just kept building into what it is now.
So tell us about it. Tell us the backstory of it, and what was your inspiration for it, and then tell us about how it's grown into this franchise.
Right, for sure. So as I was saying before, like I originally wasn't going to make it a saga or a franchise or anything like that, but when I wrote the script and when I seen it come together, it just like I just loved those characters and I just wanted to continue on the storyline. So what really made me want to continue the storyline was, number one, like the fact that people were talking about these characters so much. It's like they wanted more once they saw the first film. And then, but this is what really made it change the game. When I did, now Luke Hills, of course, he's one of the protagonists of the storyline. He was the villain in the first movie. And people liked his character so much, I decided to create a storyline with him to really follow with him. So afterwards, it really shifted the saga, and I kept building on that storyline and furthermore from the original film as well.
Okay, cool. And so let's talk about you in regards to your background and stuff like that. What made you want to get into filmmaking? Like, what inspired you? I said you're doing all these things. You're doing amazing things with music videos and all this stuff, feature films and everything. But what made you want to get into film?
Simple enough, just watching movies. Like, just watching movies, just seeing the visual way of telling the story just got me in general as a kid. And even the directors I looked up to, like, rest in peace, John Singleton, of course. That's the one I always look up to. But yeah, that was really my main inspiration. And I was always a visual person to begin with. Like, I used to draw and stuff like that. I was always a visual person. So when I finally decided to say, all right, I'm going to start filming videos, and just kept going from that point.
Awesome, man. That's cool. So, so people that don't know about SoulHood, from the beginning to now, give them a little taste of what they should expect for this one coming out now. So you got SoulHood Saga, you got part 1 and part 2 coming out. So tell us, tell people about what they should expect coming out.
Okay, so first off, if anything, SoulHood Saga part 1 pick up exactly where Luke and Lee left off. Now, Luke and Lee was just like one of my favorite films in the saga so far, and people loved it. It won awards and all of that stuff. So it's the first scene is literally picking up from the end of how Luke and Lee ended. So what people should expect is just basically continuing that storyline from where it left off. It's still essentially a Luke and Lee film, but we still got other storylines from SoulHood Prime attached to that as well, where it's still continuing everything from the past films. Now, for the newcomers of the series, I have to say that out loud because some people haven't seen the rest of the films. For the newcomers, do expect just a brand new experience of storytelling, and this is something Jacksonville will be proud of because of the way I really treat this film and the storyline.
Now, I appreciate you saying that because, here in Jacksonville, like I said, it's very important that film is being done here. And I know you've been going to different cities and doing some different things too, but it's just really cool that you do show some emphasis on Jacksonville and like as a backdrop, the city and
Yes.
and you're incorporating amazing local talent here. And that is something to be said because again, we people here in the city love to be involved with art and everything like that. And then like I said, with filmmaking, we call it art. And for what you're doing for the city, we thank you so much because again, you're inspiring a lot of people. And I was there when you did the trailer reveal. And I remember people having a Q&A afterwards, and the people that were involved. The people that were involved with that, you had people really get emotional during that Q&A because they were saying, they were in dark places, they were in a dark time. Yeah. And you literally saved them pretty much. You were saying you helped them and made them realize that I can do this. I can be an actor, an actress. I'll be on crew. Whatever the case may be to help this movie grow. And I think that is something to say for you because again, you have inspired so many people. So we want to say thank you for that because
thank you.
We appreciate you doing that. So like I said, and obviously we want to see how your future is going to further climb and. People are going to be taking a lot of notice. I mean, they're already taking notice as it is. But just for now, right now, to see what you've accomplished in your life, and see that you're just continuing to grow, continue to get better, and it's very inspiring. So, thank you for that because thank you for everyone that's, been inspired, to you. So.
Always.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that either. Like the trailer reveal event, actually. Yeah, that was very fun, actually.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot of fun. It was great to see everyone just get involved. And that's what we like to see. We like to see people that, they feel appreciated. They feel welcome. They feel like, hey, I'm doing something. I'm doing something that I'm passionate about. And it's just cool to see that, So you see the excitement that's built up for this one coming out, this premiere. So
yes,
we all excited about what's going to happen next. So so this premiere, let's talk about that really quick. So you got Orlando and Jacksonville. So
yep.
Tell us a little bit about the premiere.
So we got May 21st for Orlando and May 25th for Jacksonville. So of course, basically back to back for the most part. Yeah. With me living in Orlando now and still, of course, being attached to Duval. I mean, I grew up in Duval. I mean, I can't really leave the city like that.
Yeah.
So I always wanted to show love to both cities just because Duval is where I built my talent at. That's where I built SoulHood at, and that had to continue. But in general, with the premiere itself, I really treated with a lot of just a lot of spaz to it. Just like we like to do the limos, the red carpet, interviews. Like I really treat it like it's a Hollywood experience because it's we don't get a lot of those in Jacksonville as we should. Yes, I mean, but I feel it's starting to come a lot more often than not these days. Right. So I wanted to just do my part in letting people experience it, even if people that can't go to Cali or something like that, they can experience it right here.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So with that and with everything, I want you to tell everybody where they can find you,
yes, sir.
Where they can get tickets, where they can, to just follow you and just see your, continued growth in the filmmaking world and going beyond, So where can they find your information at? So.
Done deal. So first and foremost, you can follow me on Instagram at Cas2Films. That's CAS 2 Films with the S. Some people put Z, so I had to say S. So that's Cas2Films on Instagram, Twitter. You can follow me on Facebook at LOS2K6. Same with YouTube, and pretty much all of my updates with films, the premieres, tickets, pretty much any information you need to know, or any upcoming casting calls, just anything I got going on.
All right, man. Hey, thank you again for coming and doing this for us. Like I said, here at LOL Jack's Artist Corner, we really appreciate you being here.
Yes,
it means a lot. It means a lot for me and Monique. It means a lot for the city that you're doing this and doing a lot of stuff for this community. So we appreciate you. Again, look him up, follow him, get your tickets to the premiere now. It's going to be packed. It's going to be amazing. You got to get those tickets. All right, again, this is Adam Madrid with LOL Jack's Artist Corner, and we are out.
Yes, sir.